I want to quickly compare and contrast GoDaddy, WordPress, Site123, Volusion, and 101 IONOS. Don't go anywhere. You're going to love today's conversation. I guarantee it. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you are doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous, if you had to ask me. If you are doing as well as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka and let's roll. So in today's conversation, I want to quickly compare and contrast 5 major players when it comes to website building. Okay, so when we think about GoDaddy, WordPress, Site123, Volusion, and 101 IONOS, you probably know some names. GoDaddy, for example, and other names you probably have never heard of them. But the thing here is that they might be unknown to you, but guess what? They are kicking ass. Those platforms are great, and this is why we want to review them today. One thing you need to understand is that when it comes to website building, you have a whole constellation of products out there. Which one do you need to choose? Well, it's all about what you're looking for. Do you want to create a professionally looking website quickly without knowing any techie stuff? Or do you want to do things yourself? Do you want to code? Do you want to look into the background of your website? It's all about your analytical strategy. It's also about your knowledge of coding, or knowledge of website building. At the end of the day, you don't need to have any coding knowledge to create a website. Okay, this is what a website builder is for. This is what they do. They provide the bevy of features and settings you need just to get going ASAP. And one thing you need to think about also when it comes to a website builder, you need to think about cost. You need to think about customer service. You need to think about content management system, the CMS. So important, especially if you want to scale your website in the long run. You really want to think about those things. You also want to think about availability in terms of the industry you're looking for, but also availability in terms of templates. Because if you are in an industry where the template is not available, this is not a good thing for you. Before I get into the actual review, please check out this short video. It tells you about our website builder evaluation approach. We have a rigorous approach on this show on how we analyze, categorize, and list website builders. Check this out. Okay, let's first get into it. First, I want to start with Site123. So we love Site123 because they have excellent customer service, and they are their process is very simple. They ask you a couple of questions like the type of website you want to create and the name of the site. Before creating, they actually help you create a customized template. In other words, the template is complete. It has all the features you need. Okay, and we love the fact that Site123 is actually built for individuals and businesses who need a website up fast with minimal fuss. Very, very simple, straight to the point. What are the pros and cons of this Site123? Pros: they have brilliant support, especially from their live chat feature. They're very responsive. Templates are fully mobile and tablet responsive. We love that too. And they're constantly adding new templates to their catalog. So that's fantastic. Site123, you're doing a great job on that front. They also have a fantastic and easy to use app market with lots of integrations. This is wonderful also. What are the things we really don't like here? What are the cons? What are the drawbacks? Now, you have to understand that Site123 is still growing. So right now, based on our analysis, some features lack clarity, and depth. And you cannot change templates once your site goes live. Okay, you can't do anything about that. But it's kind of similar to other website builders also, and you don't have a lot of creative freedom and flexibility with Site 123. One thing you need to understand here is that Site 123 is a website builder at the forefront of innovation. They make it very easy and quick for people to create a website, and we love the fact that they have great templates. Okay, we love the fact they have great apps. Those apps are easy to integrate. So when we talk about creating a website, you have to think about user friendliness. You have to think about integration of apps and other features. You need to think about templates. So Site 123 is very easy to use. Their target audience, if you are interested in blogging, if you want to start a business website or an e-commerce store, if you want to create a personal website, Site 123 can help you also, because they are very simple, very quick to actually establish. And in terms of scalability, it's also very good. It has all the blogging and e-commerce features to help you grow. Okay. What about tools and support? We love the fact that when it comes to help and support, they are great. They are very fast. They're very responsive, and they also allow you to have social media integration. This is very good. You can actually connect to 25 different social media platforms. Analytics are great. Also, they also have SEO and marketing features on the platform that can help you take care of your core search engine optimization right from the get-go. This is important. We also love the security on the platform. In terms of pricing here, you have the free and then you have the premium. The premium will cost you about $12.80 per month. Okay, so what I want to say here is that overall, if you want to get the most benefits from Site 123, go with the premium version. I want to talk to you now about GoDaddy. Now, everybody knows GoDaddy, but I want to talk to you about certain things that you may not have heard about. So GoDaddy is best for time-restricted users. Okay, what are the pros and cons of this player here? You can create a website and get it live in a matter of minutes. That's what we love with GoDaddy, and it's super easy to use. It's very easy. You don't need to have any knowledge of coding, nothing. And GoDaddy's pricing plans are very cheap in comparison to some competitors like Wix or other players out there, or Weebly or other players, Squarespace. And what are the cons here? You don't have a lot of freedom, creative freedom. This is kind of similar to what we just talked about in terms of Site 123. And they don't have a lot of depth in their features, and the sites are not as visually appealing as other website builders. It's cheap, but it's not really that great, if you will. And with the GoDaddy, you actually have a constellation of tools to help you do website and marketing at the same time. Okay, so this is actually a website plus marketing is GoDaddy's updated website builder. Okay, so this is kind of cool. It's very easy to use. Okay, in terms of ease of use, it's very easy to use. And the target audience is bloggers, businesses. Okay, because it's very simple. It's just think about it. It's simplistic. So you can't do much but having a site for blogs or having your small business, your local business there. Okay, and in terms of you can also use it for personal. Yeah, you can use it for personal also. In terms of scalability, it depends on what you're looking to get out of your site. So if you're a small business or individual, we can safely say that from our GoDaddy website builder review, it's a product that has everything you need to grow your website. However, if you want to go high, you want to have like a complete e-commerce platform, GoDaddy is not the website builder to go for. In terms of helps and support, they're great. They offer a 24/7 phone line to deal with any issues you may have. Fantastic. Social media integration, fantastic. Analytics, wonderful. SEO is great. So GoDaddy's SEO tools are great for beginners. Okay, this is pretty good. And in terms of security, wonderful also. Don't forget that GoDaddy is one of the largest domain registrars in the world, and setting up a domain with them couldn't be easier, really. Okay, so security is great also. They have secure socket layers, which are included with all GoDaddy packages. All right, and GoDaddy also offers a 99.9% uptime guarantee and full network redundancy. And they also offer strategies around backups and restores. This is really good. And in terms of, we have found that GoDaddy overall is, I would say, is a mixed player because in terms of reviews. So you can see on the screen they have the Trustpilot reviews. They've received 4 stars out of 20,430 reviews. This is kind of good, but they do have other issues. We'll talk about that later on. Pricing is interesting. So you can see that you can see on the screen right now all the plans and pricing that are available through GoDaddy. Number 3, folks, I want to talk to you about IONOS by 101. This is a player that they're actually based in Germany, but they are global. They're a global player, and they're not as known as other players out there, but they're kicking ass. They're really good. And IONOS by 101 is best for white-collar businesses, okay? So what are the pros and cons of this player here? They have scalable tools to help businesses grow. They have templates that cover a wide constellation of industries, and we love the fact that you can embed lots of features through IONOS and through 101. I mean, we just used to 101, not the word IONOS, but it's okay. I love that word, by the way. But what are the cons here? We've seen in our research that there are no free plan available. They kind of have, their interface is dated. It looks a little old. They need to work on it. And templates are not as well designed as those from other website builders. So IONOS by 101, if you're listening to us, please, you need to work on that. You need to really revamp your catalog here, okay? So IONOS 101 is a website builder designed for the professional, okay? And in terms of ease of use, it's, I would say 70%. It's not that easy. You have to work around a little bit to kind of find your way around. Customer satisfaction is fantastic, okay? You can see on Trustpilot, they received 4 stars out of 5 from 13,539 reviews as of the date of today's show. In terms of target audience, they have 101 IONOS for blogging, 101 IONOS for business, 101 IONOS for e-commerce, and they have 101 IONOS for scalability. So they have the tools, the built-in marketing tools, SEO features, and multilingual translation to actually push your scalability efforts. In terms of tools and efforts, they have multilingual translation. They have text, videos, social buttons, maps, contact forms, you name it, they have it. Okay, and they also have the target visitors. We love that part. We love that feature in 101, the target visitors. Okay, and in terms of help and support, they do offer 24/7 email and phone support. On top of that, they have a live chat available from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern and a dedicated knowledge base. What about pricing here? So you have a constellation of prices. So you have essential, $4 a month. You have business. You have experts. So that's for web hosting, and then for e-commerce, you have starter, plus, pro, and experts. Okay, so this is something you have to think about, because if you are going with them, you have to think about hosting your website and also having your e-commerce platform. So overall, we'll say that 101 is a great player. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another section of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. I'm still having a compare and contrast between GoDaddy, WordPress, Site123, Volusion, and 101 IONOS. I've already reviewed 3 players. Let's talk about Volusion here. So when you think about Volusion, I want you to think about one thing: data-driven. Data. So this is great. This platform, this website builder, is great for data-driven users. What are the pros and cons here? You have lots of payment methods. You have great analytics tools, and they have a fantastic mobile app. In terms of cons, you cannot use the platform to sell digital products. There is no blogging function, and you have poor help and support options. Volusion, if you're listening to us, I think you guys need to sort of ramp up the quality here. The platform is great as it is right now, but it could be better, okay? And so Volusion is really one of the oldest e-commerce website builders around. They were created more than 20 years ago. And the platform lets you pay the bills without the creative frills. This is really good. In terms of ease of use, they're very easy to use, okay? And but there is just an utter lack of clarity over how to do things. It is easy, but when you want to get a little deeper into some functions, it's just complicated. For example, to edit text boxes, you need to find a strangely secretive blue button on the right hand side. And undertaking simple tasks is just not so simple. Okay, so those are things you need to think about. What about the customer service? Customer service is poor. Okay, as a matter of fact, if you look on the screen right now, we have found on Trustpilot 373 reviews that rated the platform, the builder, overall 2.7. Now, this is not representative of the overall quality of their service, but the fact that they have those negative reviews and they never took care of it, they never responded to those complaints online, it's just a little bothering, at least for us, bothersome for us. Okay, what about the tools and features? So you have an inventory mobile app. You have third-party apps. This is pretty good. So the Volusion wants you to customize your store as much as possible. So you can you have access to more than 1,000 apps through Zapier. Okay, and those apps cover everything from accounting to customer management. You have payment, transaction fees, and shipping. This is really good also. You have blog. In terms of templates, very good. They have 11 free themes plus 34 paid themes costing $180 each. In terms of the quality is fine. Quality is fine. And help and support, as I've said before, they need to do a better job with their help and support. Really, right now they do have 24/7 personal phone support on some products, but overall, this is a department where they need to improve things a lot. What about pricing? So Volusion has a 14-day free trial, and then they have 4 price plans. So they have personal, $29 per month, $29 per month, professional, $79, business, $299, and prime. This is based on your revenue. So you have to actually contact them. So overall, this is an acceptable player. Now let's talk about WordPress. So here in today's conversation, I am actually reviewing WordPress.com because there is a distinction between WordPress.org and WordPress.com. Now WordPress.com is perfect for blogging. Okay, what about the cons, the pros and cons here? This is the best option for a blogging website. You have a constellation of features and you have very sensible prices. Okay, what about the cons? Templates are focused on blogging only, and this is not very beginner friendly. Okay, and when we talk about, let me give you an overview of WordPress.com. So if you're thinking about using WordPress, WordPress is a big name in the online world, right? And for a good reason. It powers over 30% of the internet. Did you know that the New York Times uses WordPress? That's just fantastic. Okay, now people are a little confused about WordPress.com versus WordPress.org. So let's go to the basics and have a quick overview of the two. So WordPress.org was founded in 2003 and is currently an open source content management system, CMS. So a CMS is software you can use to create and manage websites. So WordPress.org is what people usually mean when they are talking about WordPress. And WordPress.com was launched after WordPress.org and is currently built on top of the original platform, meaning that WordPress.com has inherited some of the features which make WordPress.org so impressive. Okay, so WordPress.com is more similar to a website builder in its design. It has a much more streamlined and easy to use interface than WordPress.org. Okay, so this is kind of good. And what about ease of use here? WordPress.com is easy to use, very easy to use. You don't need to have a PhD in coding to use the platform. And target audience, blogging. I've said this before. Blogging is the number one because it gives you a lot of tools such as analytics, display categories, archive, comments, social bookmarking, search feature, RSS feed. It's also good for WordPress.com. It's also good for businesses, e-commerce, personal. For example, this is really good. Okay, you can use it for your personal website, and it's kind of cool for scalability also. In terms of tools, they have help and support. This is really good. They have a great service there. You have online reviews, and their online reviews are kind of great. I think that they could do better, but it's great for now. They have social media integration. They have analytics. So those are the features you can get through WordPress.com. SEO marketing is there. You have domains, security, and backups and restores. In terms of pricing, you have 4 layers. You have personal, premium, business, and e-commerce, starting at the $4, $8, $25, and $45 respectively. And you also have something called WordPress VIP. So if you need an enterprise solution, if you have the budget for it, go for WordPress VIP. And the plans start at $2,000 per month. You heard it right, $2,000. You also have Built by WordPress. So this is the bevy of products and services that WordPress.com offers. Okay, folks. So you've heard the 5 players. Which one is the best? It really depends on what you're looking for. Okay, it really depends on what you're looking for. At the end of the day, it's are you looking for an e-commerce website builder? Are you looking for a personal website builder? In other words, a builder that just gives you a personal website? Are you looking for a local business website builder? It's all about what you're looking for. So when we talk about Site 123, I spoke to you about what? Simplicity. When I spoke about GoDaddy, you have to think about simplistic, not the same thing. Simple and simplistic are not the same. They don't mean the same thing. With GoDaddy, the platform is great. Platform is oversimplified. It's not really sophisticated, quote unquote sophisticated. And for IONOS 101, you have some kind of outdated features, even though overall the platform is great. The website builder is great. Okay. And you also have Volusion. Volusion also has to work on their customer service. And then you have WordPress.com. So at the end of the day, you got to look at a few things. What are you looking for in terms of, first of all, what is your plan? What is your budget? Okay, because some platforms are cheaper than others, and you have to think also about the target audience. For example, if you're looking for an international audience and you want to build your e-commerce strategy around blogging, around affiliate marketing, for example, you would want to go for WordPress.com because it has the built-in features that you need to kick off your affiliate marketing, your blogging experience right off the bat. If you're looking for, let's say, a very simple yet sophisticated products, you might want to go for Site 123 or IONOS by 101, for example. If you're looking for an all-in-one solution, you might want to go for GoDaddy, for example, because GoDaddy, again, they provide many services, not just website building. They also provide domains, they provide hosting, right? And they have a lot of templates. They have more than 1,500 templates. So if you're looking at that, then you want to go for GoDaddy. I mean, you can contrast that with the 1,500 templates. You want to contrast that with Volusion, for example. Volusion is they only have a few templates, and people might say, well, those templates are also expensive, because if you really remember what I told you, they have they do have the pricing, rather the pricing goes from $29 to $299. Okay. And if you have so it really depends on what you're looking for. All right, our pick is a Site 123. For us, this website builder gives you a great balance between pricing and quality of templates, quality of integrations, quality of customer service. So we have scored Site 123 9.5 over 10, GoDaddy 9 over 10, WordPress.com 9 over 10, IONOS by 101 8.5 over 10, and Volusion 7 over 10. Thank you so much for your attention, folks. I really appreciate it. I will speak to you another time, but until then, remember, stay marvelous.